Hello, welcome to another video. In the previous one, we discussed how self-study has its own benefits as well as drawbacks. One of the drawbacks we covered is being overly dependent on motivation. In today's video, we'll dive deeper into this topic. How can we study without motivation? Before we begin, we need to understand that motivation does not make us do things. It just makes us want to do things. To put it simply, we'll feel better about what we're doing if we're motivated. But the problem is that motivation is just an emotion. Like other emotions, it comes and goes. That's why we need a strategy to take action despite the lack of motivation. But how can this be done? I'm going to share 5 habits that will help you stay consistent with your learning even when you are demotivated. The last one is the most important and the least emphasized. Now let's get started. Habit number 1. Be uncompromising with your study time. When you're not in the mood for studying, your brain is secretly finding a way to skip the study session. Let's say you promise yourself to study from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. every day. Then a few days later at 4 p.m., you find yourself unenthusiastic about studying. So you end up doing XYZ to create the illusion of being busy. I guess many of you can relate to that. If you want to be a great learner, you can't just follow your emotions. You'll have to be disciplined. Once you start protecting your study time carefully, consistency is not hard to come by. Number 2, make your study material call out to you. Let me give you an example from my real-life experience. When I studied English vocabulary from an ebook, I found it difficult to stay consistent. But after I bought a physical book and placed it on top of all my books, it became easier to study regularly. So the point is, make your study material stand out so that you'll feel an obligation to study when you see it. Number 3, reward yourself. This is the part that many students overlook. Rewarding is essential to teach your brain that studying is not just a painful process. By saying that, I'm not suggesting that you should buy yourself a trophy whenever you finish a study session. Small rewards are enough to keep you going. For example, treat yourself to your favorite snack after you have studied for an hour or so. Number 4, set small and specific goals. Break your goals into bite size. You don't need to take big steps all the time. That will only burn you out. For instance, study 1 chapter a week and do it steadily. This will build momentum and you'll be far more productive. Number 5, do it anyway. As I mentioned earlier, when you feel studying is uncomfortable, your brain will try to escape it. Your thoughts will talk you out of it. So are you thinking of studying? Just do it. All you need is a start. Once you make the start, your brain will gradually shift into the study mode and it will no longer resist studying. So take action before you get paralyzed by your own analysis. It's time you let go of that unending quest for motivation. In fact, you don't even need it. As Jim Rohn said, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Now that you know 5 simple disciplines to help you with your learning, I hope you'll put them into action. Of course, they may not work when you're under a lot of stress. At that moment, what you need to do is take a break and get some fresh air. Okay, that's it for today. You can subscribe for more self-improvement videos. Now it's goodbye.